Welcome back to Taco Bowler Gaming. My name is Taco Bowler. Let us continue today our run playing as Czechoslovakia, actually as Czechoslovak Union. Czechoslovak Union, yeah. And in the last one, we went communist, and so we added a little, hammer and sickle to our thing here, and then began to prepare for war against Austria. So check, no one is going to defend them yet. We're 130 days away from that. We might be able to get to that in this episode. Now, this is important. The Soviet Union would like us to join their faction. We are going to decline that. Apparently, there is a bug, or at least there was 11 months ago, that if you don't join the Comintern, if you don't get this done prior to joining the Comintern, then you cannot progress down this line and you cannot get this extra research slot down there. We would like that extra research slot, and so we will continue to progress down that line. Hopefully we can get this divided nation. Yeah, as soon as this one goes, we'll have good stability, be ready to go for the next few bits. I hope you have enjoyed this particular episode. If you did, please do like, comment, and subscribe. All of that good stuff. But with the political power that we will be getting from this, 120, that should get us enough to increase our manpower and really get ourselves ready for war. Yeah, we don't want this on infinite. We want this on 1. The other thing is we'll get those done. We're going to go ahead and build some land forts, and we're going to build them over here on the border with Romania. And we're just going to build level 2s. It'll be good. So we're going to get that going through. And our equipment is good. This is good. These guys were actually doing real well in training. We may keep training just to have some Lindleys. These guys are going down. Just to have some experience. But for the most part, don't need to. 150 on the guns. Don't have enough infantry equipment to send. But it would be nice to get some more army experience. Of course, we'll get some from this, but it would be nice to have 10 prior to the war, so we should keep going on this, but we won't. Just keep them training? Maybe. We have 65 days. Probably won't matter either way. I'm thinking. Alright, Czech socialism is done. So now we will continue. Well, let's check. How long do we have here? Because we have to get a focus done before that. So we have 180, roughly. So we have 2 focuses between now and then. So, we are going to go ahead and get communism with a human face by calling for a greater participation of the people in the local and country politics. Under the umbrella of the Communist Party, we shall breathe new life into the ideals of communism. We gain a focus which grants us recruitable population 2%. We're also going to go ahead and get to limited conscription. So that should give us some manpower finally. And get going with that. And we actually are gaining here. Yeah, we have positive stability factors now, so we're gaining 1.04 political power per day. We may finally be able to get some more advisors. Imagine that. Now, how long do we have for this? Let's get a firm date on this. February 15th of this year. We're so close to having them all trained. I think I'm going to go ahead and just let them keep training. And now we actually have some men in training. We have some manpower coming in. So lovely. So, so good. It may actually have been unwise to do that. Yeah, so we've got some that have stopped training, which is very nice. Yeah, Austria, how dare you posturize for war? That is so unbecoming. Alright, so we need to get the industry ready to go. We're going to start with production efficiency. I think that's the better one to start with. I could be wrong, but I think. We're going to get some more militaries coming up behind those forts. One week away. How many of these units are even still training? Yeah, a fair few. A fair few. There we go. We have some actual manpower now. We're still not going to join the faction. Not that way. Alright, so how long do I have on this war goal? Until April 16th. I'm going to take all of it. That's June 10th. Maybe I won't take all of it. I'm going to stop the training on March 1st. That's how trained we'll have to be. Communism with a human face is done. I do not have time to get 2 more done. So ideally we'd like to join the Comintern, but this has to be done before Yugoslavia. Trust in the West. And the reason for that is right here in the bottom, that Romania's guarantee of independence of the Czechoslovakia Union will go away. We really want that. France and Britain will protect the peace in Europe. After all, they didn't win the Great War just to let Germany threaten to dismember sovereign nations 20 years later. Surely not. This is supposed to go away. If Yugoslavia remains helped by France, then that's a problem. So we've already lost all that manpower, but we should be gaining a lot more. We have recruitable population quite extensive, all things considered. Alright, April 16th. Engineer Company is done. Yeah, let's get back over to industry. Again, we're just trying to get output going. And these divisions are relatively weak. I don't think I have any intel on them. They have about 60,000 manpower in the field. We have 140,000. They're entrenched in mountains, though. We're going to declare on the 16th. We'll declare that month early. And it will be okay. We're going to go ahead and conquer. Looks like we can get these units on into Linz and go around. And it looks like we can get these guys going here. I want you to cross the river. And I want you guys to help. 2 in here, 3 in here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to pull 2 of these guys back and have them just aid so that this guy is not messed with here. Alright, the Spanish Civil War is getting going in earnest. The anarchists have risen up. We can modify our government again. I'm inclined to do this, to get to extensive. No, I think we need... we're going to do division attack. I think we're going to do that. We do have low stability because we are in an offensive war. But hopefully that will work itself out. We won't have too many bad things from that. And we have this. We will need a new commander. But for now, you will just join that, and you're going to go right there. And we're going to push the attack. We do have some manpower now, so we can probably get some planes in the air. Oh my goodness, really? Alright, so let's get those fighters out of this, and then we're going to merge the bombers. Get them back. Now you're going to be assigned there, and you're going to do it all, including the strategic bombing. Don't know why, but for some reason I'm going to do that. That should help. It should help somewhat. It's difficult to believe that we're not breaking through anywhere. Alright, we have some more divisions coming out. And we have enough political power. Let's go ahead and assign a new commander to those units. Hopefully I don't have to bring them over to beat Austria. Hopefully. They're actually counterattacking. That's interesting. May not be the wisest thing to do, to be completely honest. Not really sure what these three guys' order is, but once they stop defending, this morale is going to be almost nothing. Our organization is going to be almost nothing. Alright, we have our breakthrough. Alright, you guys charge in. You guys go there. You two go to Salzburg. Then on to Innsbruck. No, Salzburg and then south. There's one guy here. You get to Innsbruck. Don't know if that's ever going to get there, but that's the hope. And we don't have anyone else training, which I suppose is good. Alright, you get in here. We got to break through to Vienna. You can just, like, help out with that. That'd be great. Alright, you guys go there, you go there, and you go here. One of you keep pushing him. It'd be good to have that. They're going to go to Salzburg, so you do that, and you go here. They won't go to Salzburg. Let's go ahead and just pause them for a moment. This should be okay. Let's make sure that they get here. Alright, you've got that, so that is good and well. Let's get the next focus going. It will be join Comintern. Our less progressive former allies can no longer be relied upon. It is time to sign an alliance with the USSR to ensure our security against fascist imperialist aggression. Or something like that. You guys can just all come in. Hey, the Chinese United Front forms. Yep, you go there, please. on through. Why do we have units that are not attacking? There we go. It is over. Great news. Conquer, take all states, and turn, and we're done. Fantastic. Now we're going to assign everyone to the Yugoslavian border. We're just going to set a general line there, and off we go. The Hindenburg incident, that was a close call. We also do now have some stuff ready to go in that front. Let's get some support equipment going and trade for steel from the Soviets. But let's edit these lines to not only get to 20 width, but to get some support artillery, and for that matter, some infantry thing here, and then we'll duplicate that for 40 width later. And that should go well. That's going to cause a lot of problems on that front, but I am okay with that. Let's move this back to here just to get the stuff going. And we need something else. We do. I'm going to go ahead and trade for it. Trade for everything. Because all of a sudden, we have actual stuff. We have actual factories. Now, the reason that you do this, obviously you can get to Yugoslavia this way, but the reason that you would take Austria is so that the Anschluss doesn't ever happen. It reduces the amount of stuff that can be done by... let's get that radio. It reduces the amount of stuff that can be done by Germany, reduces their national focus. So they have an unknown focus, but they can't ever do Anschluss. Like once they have the stuff, fine. Once they have the 500,000 manpower, fine. But hopefully that pushes them back, and also they lose all those factories. Let's go ahead and go to our occupied territories. Let's switch this over to cavalry. And we'll do that for now. That's fine. But, Germany doesn't get all those factories, and so they don't get all that manpower. It takes them longer to get up to the manpower total, so, hopefully that works itself out. Now, Yugoslavia has a better general, and the France is gone. The only one left is Romania. Obviously, we no longer do that. In 5 days, we will have that done. And the question is whether we just go or not. We're missing some support equipment, but that's going to be a long ways before we get that done. I'm going to wait. Can I wait until this? 33 days. 3 months, yeah. We're going to wait until Join Comintern is done. And try and get the Soviets to be there. We also can move all of our planes down to here, please. Think that would be good. Admittedly, I'm not 100% sure. These guys, I mean, at least train to get to level 2. At least that far. Please? How far is that? Thank you. Yeah, we'll stop there. We are low on manpower, are we? Didn't know that. We will need to start making some planes at some point. But we'll get there. Alright, how far away are we from joint Comintern? 7 days. The idea there being, of course, that maybe Romania will split their forces, even if we never call the Soviets in. Japan just declared war on China. Okay. Take a look at my thing here. We are following a guide by Bitter Steel. Link in the description for the video that I am following. Alright. Focus. Make sure to get trust. Yeah, okay. Alright, so once we have all of this, we've got trust in the West, and we've gotten all the way down to here. We've joined the Comintern. Then we will go for the fortifications. So I was a little late on those last time. This timing should work out, especially with taking Austria. So now we're going to go to fortification studies. The need to fortify our border is clear, but the question is how? The French have recently constructed an incredible fortified line of their own, the Maginot Line. And by sending a delegation of our own to study their methods, it should be possible to solve our own border defense problems. Send it. And the fireworks have begun once again. It is July 3rd, so that makes some sense. Alright, we are accepted into the Comintern. Just in time for leadership purges. It's a little late. So we are not going to call them in. At least not immediately. But we're going to declare war. Now, Yugoslavia has more divisions. They got more people. But hopefully, we will be able to find some weaknesses in their line as they go. Though we did build those 2 forts over here. We've got some men here. The hope being that we can kind of prevent that from winding up there. But we are at war here. Alright, they are attacking. They are attacking strong. The war escalates. What are you going to do? Okay, so we are holding. We might just stay here. The hope is we can break through the Yugoslavian line, get some encirclements, get some cutoffs, and go. Kind of have to micromanage this war. And we do not want the Soviets to join, because then they'll take a lot of stuff, because they'll get a lot of participation, because they're bigger. Yeah, I don't really care about what's going on in Japan and China game, thank you. It's kind of interesting that, or the US right now. Everyone wants to join the war. They may not. No one joined the war. This is going well over there too. That's good. Come on. Come on. If we can break through here, we will go on an all-out offensive in it. Oh, things are starting to break. I don't want to spend my command power here to make them go faster. No one's moving from any other part of the line. Okay. Go. 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 Go, most of you here, but one of you go here. Now, I've got 9 people here. Yep, and the whole front just unloaded. And that's the idea. Alright, so you're going to go in here, please. Just going for some encirclements right now. Let's check the defense. Seems okay. It's at 22 now. But it's still green. That's what matters. There is the first encirclement. Complete. Why don't you stay? I think this will be okay. The one that's staying will help this. Otherwise, we are just going. One of you is going to do like this. The other one's going to come in down here. Help out this. I want these troops back. You're going to just come down the coast. Like so. Well, let's check the defense. Things are going well over there, so good. I've been Takabuller Gaming. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe. We're going to go 2 more days because of the technology. There we go. Help out with that, please. You help out with this. And I'm going to take one of you. Stop the attack. Go over here. And we can get this going. Let's see what we can do. It's 1937. I think we will... I think we're going to get some heavy fighters. So we're probably going to need those later. No, let's do Doctrine. Let's do Doctrine. But I've been Takabuller Gaming, and I will see you next time.